Hi, and welcome to Ivy English. I'm Angela.
And I'm Wesley.
Today is the 26th of June. We're on page 75 of the magazine, and today's article is the second half of an article entitled Elon Musk, a man who is changing the world, hopefully for the better.
好，我们的中文标题是伊隆马斯克改变世界的大梦想家。
So yesterday we learned a little bit about his early life and his early business plans. He basically became famous for helping to create payment systems on the internet, which didn't exist before he and other companies came along. And it was a very big thing to be involved in. And one of the companies he's involved in is still a very successful internet payments company, although his involvement has been curtailed.
Yeah. 好，所以我们昨天有讲到说呢，他这个有一个很大的贡献啊，就他创立了这个线上支付系统啊，那这东西现在非常的普遍。
All right, let us read the article and find out the other things that he's been up to in his lifetime. Described as a man with boundless energy and bursting with ideas, Elon Musk has continued to create and invest in numerous high-profile businesses. What started in 2001 as a plan called Mars Oasis, an idea to land a small experimental greenhouse on Mars to grow plants, developed into SpaceX, which manufactures rockets and operates as a space transportation services company. Musk decided it would be cheaper to build his own space vehicles rather than buy them from other manufacturers after failing to purchase a rocket from Russia in 2002. Since its establishment, SpaceX has achieved many firsts, including becoming the first private company to send a rocket to the International Space Station in 2012. Musk says his goal is to lower the cost of spaceflight. In 2011, he stated that he could realistically send people to Mars before 2030. Besides Mars, a handful of artists accepted the offer to board his rocket on a trip around the moon. Another company that Musk's name is synonymous with is electric car maker Tesla. Musk joined the company's board of directors in 2004 and was named chairman, later becoming CEO in 2008. Musk has said he hopes to bring down the cost of electric cars, making them affordable options. On that front, he is succeeding. Tesla's first vehicle in 2008 was a sports car that retailed for about $100,000. In 2019, the Tesla Model 3, a four-door sedan, sold for $35,000. Through his initiatives, Musk is making a definite impact on the world. With interests also in artificial intelligence and brain-computer interfaces, linking machines to the brain, Musk's reach is sure to extend far into the future. So, this is a guy who does a lot. I have to say, you have to give him credit for how many things he's been involved in.
这位先生他其实真的不容易啊，他做了很多事情 ，Yeah.
And also really kind of high-profile things.
那而且这些事情呢，都是怎么样？都是备受瞩目的、引人注意的哈。High profile 这个字我们等一下会看到哈。High profile 就是这个 well publicized 或者 conspicuous， 这个字还不错哈。Conspicuous 就是很难不去注意到的哈。那 conspicuous 这个字的拼法是 CONSPICUOUS。
And actually, people like this are useful for bringing up issues for everyone else to consider. If stuff just happens quietly in the background, people won't know what's going on. And so he kind of allows you to be like, okay, is this a direction we want to go as a planet? It helps, he sort of sparks conversation. So I find that very useful.
那像他这种很多点子很多的人呢，其实也蛮有用的哈，或者蛮有贡献的，因为他可以讲出很多东西让其他人去考虑，其他人可能没想到，但他一讲之后，他们就可以开始思考，是不是要这样做？这样做有什么好处跟坏处
Yeah. So let's read our article, do our analysis of the article. Musk is described as a man with boundless energy and bursting with ideas. And this just, even in this short article, seems pretty apparent. And he has continued to create and invest in numerous high-profile businesses. If you create something, you start it up. If you invest in, you give money to somebody else who started something up. And he's done both things. And in high-profile businesses, a high-profile business is one that's very visible. Like, you know what a profile is, right? It's like the side view of somebody's face. And if somebody has a very tall nose, for instance, then they have a a high profile. If they had a very flat nose, they would have a low profile. So it means that basically a high profile somebody sticks out more than other people.
好，所以这个 high profile 我们刚刚解释过了哈，就是很醒目的，大家都会注意到的哈。因为 profile 这个是原来是指人的侧面啊的一个影像。那如果说你的鼻子很高的话，那就是所谓的 high profile， 很明显啊，你一下就看出来。尤其从侧面看的话，有的时候鼻子的高度从正面看不见得看得出来，从侧面看就很看得出来了啊。好，所以我们看到这个句，他说的 described as， 这个又是一个分词构句啊。我们这位作者很喜欢用分词构句啊。那这个他被描述是一个 a man with 啊，他是一个有什么样的人呢？他是一个有 boundless energy 啊 ，boundless 就是 unlimited， bound 是边界嘛，所以 boundless 就是这个没有边界的 energy 啊，他有无穷的能量啊，他这个精力无穷的一个人啊。同时呢，他是个 a man bursting with ideas 啊，同时他也是一个人啊，那个他怎么样的 bursting with 好，这个 burst 本来是 explode 的意思，但是当我们讲说 bursting with 或者 burst with 的时候，意思就是 to be filled with 的意思，就他充满啊，满的好像要冒出来那种感觉啊，所以他这个地方就告诉你说，这个人呢，他有无穷的精力，而且呢，他的这个 ideas， 他各种各样的想法啊，是非常非常多的想法。所以呢，他怎么样？这个分词构句的主词在后面这个主要子句的主词就是这个 Musk， 他怎么样 ？has continued to， 他一直呢怎么样 ？create
and invest，
然后呢 ，in numerous 在很多很多的 high profile businesses， 在很多这个众人瞩目的这个很容易注意到的、引人注意的一些 business 里面。
What started in 2001 as a plan called Mars Oasis.An oasis is a small green spot in a desert. The desert is inhospitable.
绿洲
Yeah, 绿洲. And so he wanted to do an oasis on Mars. It was an idea to land a small experimental greenhouse on Mars to grow plants. And this idea developed into SpaceX. And this company manufactures rockets and operates as a space transportation services company.So how did he get from a greenhouse to transportation services? We'll find out next sentence.
好，所以呢 ，what started in 2001 as 好，所以英文当你看到这个 what started， 等一下一定会说什么 has become 或者 developed into 什么的啊，所以这个地方 what started 啊，这个 the thing that started in 2001啊，2001年开始的时候 as 它本来只是一个a plan 一个计划，这个计划被称为 Mars Oasis， 火星绿洲计划。那继续他一个 dash 告诉你，这个火星绿洲计划是什么呢？它是一个 idea to land a small， 它要降落一个小小的experimental 实验性的 greenhouse 温室把它降落在火星上面，然后呢 to grow plants， 那这样的话看能不能种出一些植物来。好，所以本来只是这么一个计划。那 what started.In 2001 as a plan， 所以2001年只是一个计划，然后呢，后面 developed into 它发展成为变成了一个 SpaceX 这样的一个东西。那这个什么计划呢？他告诉你 SpaceX manufactures 制造这个 manufacture 跟 make 的差别是 make 可能是用手，可能是一个一个的做，但是 manufacture 通常是牵涉到 industrial machines 通常是工业化的制造，那 manufacture。所以呢，这个公司呢，他们制造 rockets 火箭，还有呢 operates 他们运作以什么样的身份运作呢 ？operates as a space transportation services company 是一个太空运输服务的公司。
So how did he get from greenhouses to transportation? This sentence is the key. Musk decided it would be cheaper to build his own space vehicles rather than buy them from other manufacturers after failing to purchase a rocket from Russia in 2002. So this sentence makes it very nice, but basically he's like, yeah, let's put a greenhouse on Mars. Okay, let's buy a rocket from Russia. What? The Russians said no? Fine, let's build our own. That was the thought process. And then he actually successfully did develop rockets, but it was not a straightforward thing. They failed a lot before they succeeded. And now suddenly they're a rocket and space transportation company. So that's pretty much how creative ideas do work for real in the real world. You know, you try to do one thing and it leads you to doing another.
Yeah, that company probably thinks, well, maybe we should have sold him.
Then we wouldn't have had the competition.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe he tried to buy it on the sly from the government, like
Maybe.
it may not have been may have not been a straightforward deal either.
Yeah, 也许
Because
他买的
remember,
时候
Russia in 2002 was going through a lot of chaos.
Yeah, 所以我们刚刚开玩笑，这个俄国这家公司这说不定蛮后悔当初没有卖给他，因为如果卖给他的话，他就不会自己做，现在就不会成为另外一个竞争者了。好，所以我们看到这个句，他说呢，Musk decided， 他 decided 就经过一段考虑之后，他决定了这个 decided 各位要记得，它一定牵涉到一个考虑的过程所以他最后决定 it would be cheaper 这样会比较便宜 to build his own space vehicles 他做他自己的太空船太空交通工具，他自己制造呢会比什么便宜呢 ？Rather than buy them， 如果你要比什么呢？比你去买从其他的制造商买还要便宜。那这主要是因为怎么样？在他 failing to， 他没有成功就失败了，他没有成功的能够从俄国买一个这个 rocket 在2002年，所以换句话说，他2002年呢曾经想说我要执行这个计划，我需要太空火箭跑去找这个俄国人买，结果呢没买成，他只好说他算一算反正我买也那么贵，那不如我自己做比较便宜。
Yeah. So, having got there, since its establishment, SpaceX has achieved many firsts, including becoming the first private company to send a rocket to the International Space Station in 2012. And that is truly an achievement.
那从它创立之后呢自创立以来since its establishment， 那这个 SpaceX 它 has achieved， 它已经这个成就了 many firsts， 做到了很多的第一包括怎么样 becoming the first private company 它是成为第一个私人公司 to send a rocket 这个发射了一个火箭到国际太空站这是2012年的事情，所以这个它不是国家资助，它是私人公司就射了一个火箭到国际太空站，这个是第一家这个以前没有人做过。
Now, Musk says his goal, what he's trying to do is lower the cost of spaceflight. He's trying to make it that spaceflight is something that is just achievable and doable on a regular basis. Like originally when airplanes were invented, some special people could fly across the Atlantic, but it wasn't affordable. And later on now, just about anyone, you got a few bucks, you can hop on a plane.
Yeah.
And he's trying to do that with spaceflight.
好，所以 Musk 他说呢，他的目标是 his goal is to 这个用法大家可以学起来。他的目标是要干嘛呢？是 lower the cost of space flight， 他要降低太空飞行的花费那这个有跟飞机有点像这个飞机刚开始发明的时候呢，只有很有钱的人才能够坐得起飞机但是现在呢，这个越来越普遍，所以你坐飞机的 cost 也越来越低了。
Now, in 2011, he stated that he could realistically send people to Mars before 2030. And a lot of people were like, what? That's not even 20 years from now.
Yeah.
But he thinks he could do it, but, Elon Musk thinks he could do it is different than
yeah.
you necessarily can do it. But who knows? Maybe he can do it.
Yep. 所以2011年的时候呢，他表示他可以 realistically send people to Mars， 把人送到火星，而且在2030年之前，他就可以把人送到火星去那这个2030年其实离现在不到10年了。
Right? No, but besides Mars, a handful of artists accepted the offer to board his rocket on a trip around the moon. Honestly, if I was invited to do that, I might, depending on how much I trusted whether the rocket would get me back to Earth. But, that's a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
没错once in a lifetime experience 就是很难得，一生只有一次的机会。好，所以我们这地方讲到 besides Mars， 除了这个火星之外呢就是火星之旅之外呢a handful of 就是有一些 handful 在这里就是 a small undefined number 就小小的但没有很确定的一个人数，就是一些少数的啦。好，所以有一些 artists 有一些艺术家 accepted the offer， 他们接受了这个提议那 offer 显然是 Musk 去找他们的所以他们接受了。那他们要干嘛呢 ？To board his rocket， 要上他的这个火箭 on a trip around the moon 这个 on a trip around the moon 在这里就是他们要登上火箭，参加或者踏上一个这个 环绕月球之旅。
Another company that Musk's name is synonymous with. So if your name is synonymous with something, it means people instantly associate the one with the other. And so it is electric car maker Tesla. Lots of people think that Tesla is owned by Musk.
我们看这个片语啊 ，to be synonymous with 就是和什么什么是同义字，也就是会画上等号的意思。所以另外一个公司呢，这个公司怎么样？是 Musk 他的名字会跟这个公司画上等号，有另外一家公司啊，因为前面讲 SpaceX， 你看到 SpaceX， 你大概就会想到 Musk。好，这个地方也是一样，你看到这个 Electric Car Maker Tesla， 你看到 Tesla， 大概也就会想到这个Musk。好，那所以它是一个 Electric Car Maker， 就是这个电动车的制造商。
So he joined the company's board of directors in 2004 and was named chairman of the board of directors. And later he became CEO in 2008. So do you guys know that a board of directors is not the people that really run the company? They're basically an advisor to the person who runs the company, who is the chief executive officer or CEO. So the chairman of the board is just the guy who's leading the advisory group. And the CEO is the guy who makes the actual decisions for the company. So when he started, he didn't found Tesla, but he was the CEO in 2008.
好，所以board of directors 就是我们讲的董事会啊。那如果你是这个 board of directors 的这个董事会里面的 chair 啊，或者 chairman 的话，那就是董事长。好，那大家知道董事长不是真正经营公司的人，董事长或者董事会他们只是这个 advisor 啊，他们会给这个 CEO 提供意见，告诉你我们公司大概要怎么样经营啊。那这个董事会很多时候也是那些出钱的人啊。那 Musk 他加入了 Tesla 的这个董事会，在2004年，然后呢 ，he was named chairman 啊，他被这个提名，或者也就是他后来当了他们的董事长。Later 后来呢，在2008年，他成为这家公司的 CEO。
Musk has said he hopes to bring down the cost of electric cars, making them affordable options. So you can see that this is also a theme of his. He wants to make space travel affordable. He wants to make electric cars affordable. But on that front, he is succeeding. On the electric cars front, in the area of business that's electric cars, he is succeeding.
Yeah. 好，所以这个地方讲到说，这个Musk 他说呢，这个 he hopes to 他希望能够 bring down the cost of， 我们前面看到是 lower the cost of， 所以都可以哈。那他希望能够降低这个的花费啊，什么花费呢？这个 electric cars 电动车的花费啊，然后 making them 就是指这个 electric cars， 所以 making them 让他们能够是成为 affordable options。好，这地方 make 加受词再加受词补语，就是让这个受词成为这个受词补语的意思。所以这里这个 making them 是受词，所以让这个汽车成为怎么样？成为 affordable 就电动汽车了，好，成为 affordable options。affordable 就是负担得起的，啊 ，options 是选项啊。那这个很重要，因为options 你常常说你可能有很多 options， 可是呢你不见得负担得起，所以让汽车成为 affordable options 这个是蛮重要，就是你可以选择买电动汽车，而且你付得起啊。所以这个就是我觉得这个用法很有趣啊，因为 options， 例如你说啊，我现在要买房子啊，那但是呢。其实这个 options 很多，但是 affordable options 不多。
I can either spend way too much money, I can sell myself to the bank for life, or I can rob a bank.
Yeah.
These are my options to own a house in Taipei.
Yeah. 啊，但是这个都不是非常 affordable 哈，或者是你看到啊这个房子我喜欢，问一问价钱3亿而已哈，那就是 not affordable.
Only 3亿
Yeah.
Great.
好，所以这个 affordable option 这个蛮有趣的一个片语。好，然后呢，我们看到下面 on that front， 好，注意的介词就是 on， 那 front 是 a field of activity 的意思啊，通常这个是involving effort， 就是你需要去努力的一个活动的一个场域啊，所以英文你常常讲说，例如说啊 the economic front 啊，或者 the diplomatic front 啊，那在这里呢，他说 on that front 就在这一块，中文可以翻成在这一块呢 he is succeeding， 他是成功。
Tesla's first vehicle in 2008 was a sports car that retailed for about $100,000. Not affordable. In 2019, the Tesla Model 3, a four-door sedan, sold for $35,000, and that is, in the United States now, an affordable to the middle-class car. It's still not very affordable to your average United Statesian, but
Yeah， 好，所以呢，我们看到说这个它的 Tesla 的第一辆车在2008年呢是一个跑车，好，那 retailed 零售的意思 ，for 后面加价钱，所以当时这辆跑车零售价大概是$10万啊。那到了2019年呢，这个 Tesla 的 Model 3啊，这个是一个4门的轿车啊 ，sedan 就是轿车，那 sold 就是卖。Ford 也是一样，后面加价钱啊，它就一辆是$35,000。那$35,000在美国呢，大概中产阶级以上大概都可以，应该都买得起，但是也不是那么的 affordable， 因为简单的说，一般的美国人也不见得买得起。
Yeah.
但至少比那个10万块好多了。
Well, you can. I mean, it's a reasonable thing. It's reasonable to spend $35,000 on a new car. Reasonable if you're in the $250,000 US a year range of people. And there's that class of people in the United States is vanishingly small now.
哦，那这个美国买得起这种车子的那个中产阶级，其实现在慢慢缩小了，因为这个贫富差距越来越大，财富越来越集中了。
Yes, exactly. So through his initiatives, Musk is making a definite impact on the world. That is true.
好，那 initiatives 就你可以指它是一个 plan 或者一个 program 啊。那本来目的是要解决一个问题的啊。例如我们可以讲说这个 anti-poverty initiatives 啊，就是这个抵抗贫穷的一些计划。所以透过他的这些计划呢 ，Musk 他怎么样 is making a definite impact on the world。好 ，definite 在这里我们可以说是 unambiguous 啊，他真的是有这个影响到这个世界的啊。He's making a definite impact on the world。With
interest also in artificial intelligence and brain-computer interfaces, and we don't know what that is, but they immediately tell us what it is, linking machines to the brain, meaning that you could control, hopefully, a machine with your brain if all goes well, and not the other way around. And so through all of these things, Musk's reach is sure to extend far into the future.
With 就是他有这样的一个状况，就是怎么样？他有 interests， 他有兴趣啊。Also in， 也就是说他对什么也有兴趣啊。Musk 他对什么也有兴趣呢？对 artificial intelligence 就人工智慧有兴趣。他对于这个 brain-computer interfaces 人机界面也有这个兴趣。那什么叫人机界面呢？括号里面告诉你，它就是 linking 连接 machines 机器 to the brain 啊，就是把机器跟大脑连接啊。他对这些都有兴趣啊，所以在这样的状况之下呢 ，Musk's reach 啊 ，reach 就是他的这个影响力啦啊，这个 range or scope of influence 或者是 effect， 它的影响力呢 is sure to extend 一定会伸展啊 ，extend 是伸展。Far into the future， 它的影响力一定会慢慢的伸展到未来啊，而且会这个对未来有很远的影响，很深长的影响。
So, we have 4 questions for you about yesterday and today's article, the first of which is, which of the following events happened first, according to the passage?
根据本文，以下哪一个事件最早发生呢？
The answer is A. Before he was 12, Musk designed a code for a computer game.
答案是 A， 马斯克设计了一个电脑游戏编码。
Number 2, which of the following is not true about PayPal?
底下哪一个关于 PayPal 的叙述是错的？
It's not true that Elon Musk is the CEO of PayPal, and he never was.
答案是 C 啊 ，C 讲说马斯克是 PayPal 的执行长啊，他不是。
Number 3, why does the author mention the Tesla Model 3?
作者为什么提到这个 Tesla Model 3呢？
The answer is B, to show that Elon Musk is meeting his goal.
答案是 B 啊，为了表示这个 Musk 达成了自己的目标。
And number 4, what can be inferred about Elon Musk and his businesses?
关于 Musk 还有他的事业，我们可以推论出什么呢？
The answer is D. The next goal for Musk may be related to AI.
答案是 D 啊，他的下一个目标可能和人工智慧有关。
Well, thank you for joining us these 2 days for this article, and please join us again next time for more Ivy English.